question.
Yes, I still love you. Yes, I'd love you if you were aware. No, I don't want to break up. And no, I wouldn't find another wife if you died.
Thank you. Liam, I deleted it about that. Badu, Daddy did.
Bro, would you pick cotton for $350 an hour?
$350 an hour? The list of shit I wouldn't do for $350 an hour is extremely fucking small. Just saying. That's a fucking paycheck.
So, this is what we've been doing. We've been going in the water, right? Daddy's over there. I fell in. This half, the upper body, except for my jacket, it's fine. But my pants are soaked. I need a shower when we get home, because the water is disgusting. I'll send you a picture of the water. I fell in to the water. It's gross. Daddy's crazy. But so am I, since I fell in. So yeah, I'm soaked. Babies. I feel fine. And no, we didn't catch anything yet. We haven't catched anything. Daddy's trying to catch a bass, but we haven't caught anything. Most of the fish are in the middle of the river, which is pretty far out from the shore. So yeah.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, no. Sorry about that. I stopped it because the police came over. I had to explain my presence to them, and in doing so, had to explain some of the aspects of my job. So I had to stop the recording because the company I work for is, well, let's just say they don't want me talking about work things. At least not in great detail on my YouTube channel. So, and there they go. Bye bye, Barney. Anyway, where was I? It's a beautiful Sunday. Sunday. I'm tired. Yeah, I got called 11:30 last night. I got on site at 1 a.m. and this was one of those unfortunate situations where we did not get to set up right away. I had to wait quite a long time. So like I didn't actually set my stuff up until 7:15 this morning. So, it's quite a long while of just being on quote-unquote standby, and I was trying to stay awake for the whole thing, but we got to a certain point about 2:30. I was like, all right, I gotta try and get some sleep. If they need me, they'll knock on the window. According to my watch, which tracks shit like that, I fell asleep at 2:54. I woke up at 4:58, which is funny. I actually woke up before my normal 5 o'clock alarm. So yeah, about 2 hours and 5 minutes. Not a lot of sleep. And now the sun's up and all that jazz. Coworker asked me, like, why aren't you rested? Sun's up. Could sleep if I wanted to. It's too bright. Hey, mother. What shall I ramble about today? I keep seeing videos online of people who are quite young. We're talking about the youngest elements of Gen Z, talking about the upcoming Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight. And they're saying that Jake Paul is going to murder Mike Tyson because Mike Tyson is a 57-year-old man. might be the most ignorant thing I've ever heard a Gen Zer say. Look, I understand that Jake trains hard. I understand that Jake has become a very serviceable boxer. The man's got hands. Okay? He and his brother are impressive athletes. I'm not taking that away from them. I think they're idiots, but that's neither here nor there. If we take personal opinion out of it and we just look at the details that we know from the way the fights are set up, generally speaking, all of I'll say many, of Jake's fights have been exhibitions. And where knockouts are forbidden. This isn't an exposition. How am I doing? This isn't an I am tired. This is not an exhibition. Tyson is allowed to go for that knockout. More importantly, Tyson has a history of being very good at going for that knockout. Both men have put out videos of them training. Jake looks like he's having fun. Tyson looks like he's getting ready for war. People from my generation and the generation before me, I've seen them saying things like, you know, if Jake wins, we know the fight is rigged. Here's the thing that I would say. And this is where I think Jake Paul has made a tactical error. Because even if he and Mike have an agreement, like he's had with the other fighters he's faced, even if he and Mike have an agreement, and Mike is supposed to throw this fight, I question what happens to Jake if he throws a punch a little too hard and Tyson switch flips. Because Tyson's a fucking animal. I don't think that the young Mr. Paul has any idea what he's fucking gotten himself into here. I don't know. But yeah, I don't care. I don't care how old Tyson is. Money would have to be on Tyson. I know Jake's got hands. But I know lots of folks who got hands. And honestly, I think Jake will probably have trouble with some of them. So, yeah. I don't think it's going to go his way. I really don't. Oh, in DC news, the most recent thing I heard is that I know they dropped a trailer for Joker 2. with Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga playing Harley Quinn. I was not impressed with the first Joker movie. Overly stoked about this. I've all but lost faith in DC live action. So much of what they do sucks. I've had people tell me that Peacemaker is good. I haven't watched it. I will get around to watching it. I, as general rule, have enjoyed John Cena's outings as an actor. That being said, I have not seen him play Peacemaker because I still have not watched Suicide Squad 2. It's, you know, when they keep letting you down, it's hard to get excited about any of that. Ooh, it's hot. It's warm. Yeah. They did another trailer for Deadpool and Wolverine. It looks good, but I'm apprehensive. Very, very apprehensive. In political news, which I know we don't talk about politics an awful lot on here, but in political news, the Democrats' plan for this year may have just blown up in their faces. Donald Trump was being tried in New York, and he was convicted of 34 felonies. And since then, he was already leading in the polling nationwide ahead of Joe, and now he has shot up even more according to the polls. I did not follow the trial. I didn't. I don't know what happened in it, but I do know I've heard a lot of people, even people who were known not to be supporters of Donald Trump. A lot of them are talking about all the rigmarole and the backdoor bullshit, I guess, that was going on. Again, I didn't watch it. I don't know. But he's definitely jumped in the polls, and faith in the sitting president is at an all-time low, from what I understand. So, yeah, I don't know. You know, it's one of those things where I haven't been paying that close of an attention to it because, I mean, speaking for myself personally, my mind is made up. Like, I don't need to be convinced one way or the other. I know where I stand. So I figure most of the political theater that happens is for, you know, people who are still undecided, which it's not me. But I don't know. This plan, this is throwing a monkey in the wrench of their plans. It seems. I don't know. That is me making an assumption based on how the landscape looked. Could be wrong about what their plans were. Assuming they have plans. I don't know, but that's. We're gonna see what happens. You know, it's one of those wait and see things. Because what we're seeing happening is a very small percentage of what is actually happening. There's so much going on that is beneath the surface or behind the scenes that we're not privy to. Listened to a very interesting podcast the other day. Episode of The Confessionals. He was talking to a psychologist, or a psychoanalyst, something like that. Talking to somebody who deals with crazy people, schizophrenics specifically. And I was talking about all the reasons why schizophrenia isn't what the medical books say it is. Because the medical books say it's a hallucination, an auditory hallucination. And he points out, from his experiences dealing with these people, a lot of very interesting points that point towards it not being an auditory hallucination. It was fascinating. If you're into the stranger side of things, I would definitely suggest checking out The Confessionals with Tony Merkel. He's got Merkel Media. It's definitely thought-provoking. Spent a little time in my Bible this morning. I asked for a message, and you know, I find myself still trying to decode it. There are times when you ask for a message and it points you to a scripture and you understand immediately there's other times where you're like, I'm missing it. I was pointing towards a chapter in Isaiah. And I do believe that I do believe the pertinence of the passage is escaping me. Might have to reread it. Or I could just be tired. I colored a nice picture. Yay. Oh, and then I read a chapter in my book that I'm reading. I'm actually rereading it. I read it years ago when I was a kid, when I was young. Oh, I read it when I was like 10 or 11. But I'm revisiting it as an adult. It's funny, you know, as much as I understood as a child, you know, I'm a bit of an oddity. I took an interest in politics and history and all that shit at age 10, which most people don't want to be bothered with it till they're 30. So yeah, I was like 10 or 11 years old when I read 1984. I was Christmas, I was gifted a special edition copy, so I had it in my truck. I was like, oh, I'm gonna reread it. Kind of scary how much of what's in those pages can be equated to what has happened at different points in the last 4 or 5 years. More actually, but it's weird. WWE has Clash at the Castle coming up. It's in Glasgow, Scotland. Pretty sure that Drew McIntyre will be leaving with the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm not really invested in Damian Priest as champion. Kind of don't care. Definitely not invested in fucking Sami Zayn as Intercontinental Champion. I still say they should have put that on Gable. Maybe they still will. It'd be nice to see. I mean, they got Gable acting like a dick right now, which is okay because he's pretty good at it. But R-Truth and The Miz, they can be tag team champions forever. I'll be happy with it. women's world champion now, and so she's got Rhea's title, and apparently she decided she wants Rhea's boyfriend too. She planted a rather intrusive kiss on Dom, which he clearly didn't want. But hey, we don't worry about consent when it's woman on man. But whatever. Dom's really got that scraggly looking, you ordered Eddie Guerrero from Wish look going on. He just coffee is not doing the trick, man. Not doing the trick. Cody's still the WWE champion. I am assuming his next challenger will be AJ Styles again. We'll see. Logan Paul is the United States champion. I can definitely do without. WWE Tag Team Championships, that might be my current, as far as like currently active titles, my favorite design. All the rest of them look like hot garbage. I have no idea what's going on with Bayley. I know she's the women's WWE champion, but I don't know who she's going to be working with. I know Nia won Queen of the Ring, but I don't know what brand Nia's on. I think it's SmackDown, so that means that Nia will be challenging for the WWE Women's Championship at SummerSlam. But, you know, we got a couple of pay-per-views before then, and I don't even know who Bayley's working with. So, I'm excited to see what happens with Braun Breaker. I expect big things out of Braun Breaker. Anyways, this has been Ramblings and Karnage. I think I've rambled enough. If you actually made it to the end of this video, God bless you, because I'm sure it was painful to listen to. But if you did, thank you. Until next time, I'm Ken Karnage.